Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the Routledge History of Literature in English, part 88. So let's dive in the world of literature. Edwin Morgan is one of the foremost Scottish poets of the 20th century, noted for experimental concrete poetry which makes visual images of words and letters. Like many poets, he is also an academic, and his volume of essays, interviews, and observations, Nothing Not Sending Messages in 1992, gives useful insights into his collected poems published in 1990. Few lines of the poem are given in the book. Do read the lines. Edwin Morgan's career has continued to flourish with virtual and other realities in 1997, for which he won the Scottish Writer of the Year award, and new selected poems in 2000. Now comes Douglas Dunn. He wrote works such as Terry Street in 1969, Elegies in 1985, Northlight in 1988, and Dante's Drum Kit in 1993. Has been called the major Scottish poet of his generation. The Elegies, written on the death of his wife, Elegies in 1985, display an emotional range allied with a technical mastery which has taken Dunn's work onto new levels of achievement. Now comes Seamus Heaney. He wrote poems such as Digging in 1966. He establishes a metaphor which recurs in different ways in several subsequent poems. Lines of the poem are given, and the lines are between my finger and my thumb. The Scot pen rests, I will dig with it. The award of the Nobel Prize for Literature to Seamus Heaney in 1995 set the seal on his worldwide reputation as the major Irish poet of the second half of the 20th century. It was the volume of poems North in 1975 which established Heaney's fame and popularity after Door into the Dark in 1969. More recent collections of verse have examined the Bog people, the poet's own relationships, and the complex relationships between individual and society, cult and history. Few lines of the poem North is given in the book. Do read the lines. His early lecture, Yeats as an example, ends with words of praise for one of Yeats' last poems, Cuchulainn Comforted. When Seamus Heaney's poems were included in the 1982 Penguin Book of Contemporary British Poetry, Heaney reposted in an open letter in 1983 that my anxious muse has to refuse the adjective. Including British, no, the name's not right. Heaney's first volume after winning the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1995 was The Spirit Level in 1996. Then came Opened Ground in 1998, collected his poems from between 1966 and 1996, and the translation of Beowulf in 1999 brought him great popular and critical acclaim, followed by Electric Light in 2001. Lines from the poem The Rains Tick from the Spirit Level are given, and the lines are, You are like a rich man entering heaven through the ear of a raindrop. Listen now again. Ciaran Carson emerged as one of Ulster's foremost poets when he won the T.S. Eliot Prize in 1993 for first language in opera, etc. In 1996, he uses long-lined rhyming couplets to echo Irish ballad rhythms. He returned to this way of working in the prose work, Fishing for Amber in 1999, which uses similar A to Z alphabetically sections to examine how we see art, light, and words. Carson uses local terms of reference in many of his poems, from the Irish for No in 1987 and Belfast Confetti in 1990 to the ballad of HMS Belfast in 1999 and Shamrock Tea in 2001. But his artistic aims and concerns go far beyond local issues, and he is one of the most intellectually engaged poets working today. If you have any doubts or query, you can ask me in the comment section below, or you can even message me in the social media IDs that are given below in the description box. So that's all for this video. Thank you and signing out.